How do we build a successful commercial cleaning business, hire a team of cleaners without you ever having to do the cleaning if you've never done any cleaning? How in the world is that going to happen? Could you actually pull it off? Or is it just a pipe dream? Is it a fantasy? I got you covered. Short training today. We're going to cover that. You're going to know by the end of the video if you can and how to do it. Because, I mean, what good is it knowing if you can if you don't know how? All right. Mike Mack, if you're unfamiliar, I founded automatedcleaningbusiness.com. New microbook, 90-day freedom plan. Second link in the description. It's free. Brass tacks. Let's get down to business. You've probably been looking at this, right? I mean, and it's something to consider because you're like, okay, yeah, I mean, this sounds good. I'm all in on this business model. I want to do it, but I am busy at the same time. I don't know that I can just dedicate time to cleaning. And even if I could, I don't know that I want to do it. Raise your hand. Does that cross your mind, right? It definitely, for me, I mean, it's definitely something that I had to learn because the way I came through this industry, it was just part of my life all the way through. My uncle owned a very successful commercial cleaning business and I worked with him and then eventually started my cleaning businesses after that. So I never got a chance to be new at this. That being said, something I see time in and time again, and it's just that fear, that concern of like, I don't know how to clean, dude. I mean, I get it seems pretty simple, seems pretty straightforward, but could I actually automate this thing from day one without cleaning? I'm not going to string you along. The answer is obviously yes, right? Why is it obviously yes? It's yes because at the end of the day, there are certain complications to growing this business, and it all revolves around your marketing, essentially, and your sales, and can you lead and delegate and all that stuff. These are skills that you could pick up over time. But when it comes to delivering the service, you just have to keep in mind that this is a very simple service. Let's think about it this way. If you wanted to start, let's say, a cement business, right? You wanted to pour concrete for a living. Well, you'd have to find really skilled laborers to do that. Likewise, if you wanted to start a business around painting and carpentry, these aren't just easy minimum wage tasks that you could just pick up by watching a few YouTube videos. They don't tend to be. At least that's my opinion. Cleaning, what's amazing about this type of business is commercial cleaning specifically, meaning the cleaning of offices, it's so straightforward. It's so straightforward, and dare I say it's so simple. It's a minimum wage activity. I don't think you should pay minimum wage. You should pay a little bit north of that. But it is a minimum wage task because, just to give you an idea, when you walk into a big office, you may be thinking like, okay, what am I going to be responsible for? Which I'll make a video on that just to give you a little bit more clarity on scope. But for all intents and purposes for this video, let's keep it simple. You're emptying smaller trash bins into a big trash bin, right? You're just wiping glass doors down. You are in the bathrooms. You're cleaning the toilets, cleaning the sinks, cleaning the mirrors. You're just having them go through that. As far as, up high spaces, you're going to be hitting it with the duster, and then you're going to be vacuuming the floors and ultimately mopping the floors. And then you're leaving the account. Make sure you lock everything up and leave. See, that right there, that is straightforward and that is simple. Now, again, if you've never done it before, there's still, no matter how much I sit here and say on camera, oh, it's so simple, it's so simple, it's so simple, you're probably like, yeah, I know, but I don't know that I have the confidence still. Let me put that to bed. Hopefully, that's my goal here. And then I want you to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. So here's an actual strategy that you can implement immediately. If you're like, I want to do this, I'm excited about doing it, but I'm a little bit worried, here's what you do. So I think the best thing you could possibly do when hiring your employees is to hire people with no experience. Absolute best thing you could do. But there's an exception. And there's one clear exception, and that's right now. If you have no history, no background, no know-how, you don't know, it's all new, then your first hire, or even maybe your first two hires, if that makes you feel more comfortable, look for people who have years of experience. Not a year, not 2 years. Look for cleaners who have 10 years experience. Look for people who have been cleaning offices for a long period of time. Pick their brain. okay? Because what you're gonna see, like with this first employee, you're gonna be able to learn a lot from this first employee. Now, the key here, though, is you don't tell them you're brand new. That does you no good. You always want to, because you could lose your authority there, right? Because you could have a situation where you create a bit of a monster, where your employee starts saying like, well, he, meaning you, he or she, they don't know any better, so I'll tell them this, or it should take, this account. It should only take 2 hours, but I'll tell them it takes 3 hours and I just won't put a lot of effort in just so I can make more money. That's what you want to avoid. So you don't want to tell them you're brand new. Now, the way to do that is you make it part of your interview, right? You make it part of the interview where you're actually talking to them and you're just like, all right, so I'm curious, what do you think for this place? Like, I want to know what your thoughts are. Obviously I have my own ideas, but I want to know what your thoughts are. How long do you think it should take to clean this place? Interesting. How long do you think it should take to clean an average bathroom? Well, what are you doing in an average bathroom? Like, you can sit there and have that type of interview with your first few cleaners. Like, you can. And that's perfect. And some people may say like, oh, really? You want to do that? Hey, listen, I'll do what I got to do to get started. Because that's all you need. All you need is momentum. And if you find that good, trustworthy employee that you could really pick their brain, and then you could start grooming them to be your first manager because they have the experience. And then after that, I would definitely be hiring new people because you want to establish your system ultimately because, hey, you're playing this game to scale. But for your first few accounts, you'll learn a lot, and you can always keep it close to your chest, your experience level. You can say this company is new, but you don't have to say that you're brand new, okay? You can say, hey, I've never used this vacuum versus I've never vacuumed an office before, right? You can just keep doing that. I'll keep this simple because you can go all the way down the road. But the big thing I want you to take away from this video is that lean on the experience of somebody that has way more experience than you when it comes to delivering the service. If me, serial entrepreneur at this point, successes and failures. If I'm going to start a new business, and let's say it's a service business like landscaping, I've never done landscaping before. So that's not going to deter me from starting that business. There are other things that'll deter me, but let's say if I wanted to do it, this is exactly what I would do. And the same thing is true with commercial cleaning, only it's so much easier. So I hope this was massively valuable for you. As always, if you'd like my team's help getting this business off the ground and putting the keys in place so you could scale this thing like a pro so you don't get lost in the sauce ultimately, click the first link in the description, book a call, talk with my team. No stress either way. If you wanted to hang out on YouTube University, that's cool too. Watch this video right here. That's all I got for you. I'll see you over there.